Hi guys, Black here. I am about to tell you all how to increase horsepower on a 2019 Dodge Challenger 392. How do you increase the horsepower on this car? What is the cheapest way to increase the horsepower on this car? The cheapest way is to find somebody to install nitrous oxide. That is the cheapest way to get legitimately more horsepower from this engine. Horsepower you don't need a dyno to fill. You know, some of these people, you know, they talk about cold air intake. They talk about shorty headers, long tube headers, new intake, new throttle body. They claim all of that stuff is restricting this engine from making power, but you need a dyno to see the difference. Why do you need a dyno to see the difference? Because there is no difference. This stock filter box right here is not restricting horsepower. Look how big this hose is, man. Look how big, how thick this hose is. Only one of these cylinders draw air in at a time. Let me change that. You may have a second cylinder starting to draw air when another cylinder is at the end of ingesting air. But still, look how big this pipe is. Look how large this throttle body is. Do you honestly believe Dodge would design this engine and put a restriction on here? Well, actually they did. They did put one restriction on here. The intake valves. The intake valves are restricting the airflow into this engine. So how do you change? I mean, what can you do about that? The easiest thing to do is to add nitrous oxide. Would I add nitrous oxide? No, I would not add nitrous oxide. Why? Pistons tend to burn if you put too much nitrous oxide. Now, can you put 50 horsepower nitrous oxide in here without blowing the engine up? Yeah, I do believe you could. Would I try it? No. Let me change that. Let me change it. Yes, I would try it, because I've always wondered what nitro feels like. So yeah, I would try 50 horsepower, but I would get a professional, not the car wizard. I would get a professional, sort of like that bearded, little short bearded white guy that hangs out with, what's that guy with the funny looking voice? I mean, funny sounding voices. What is his name? And he says his name at the beginning of his YouTube channel all the time. I can't remember. Anyway, I would get him to install nitrous oxide on this engine, but I wouldn't go more than 50 horsepower. So again, that is the only way to get power out of this car without spending some money. Now, some people say, Black, man, cold. No, man, K&M, they said if you install this cold air intake, you would get 15 horsepower. Bull crap. I mean, yeah, they actually say that, but it's bull crap. The only way you can get horsepower out of this engine is with nitrous oxide. That is the cheapest way. The next way is you can put a supercharger on it. You can probably put turbos if you spent even more money. I mean, they probably could stick some turbos down in there somewhere. But the thing I don't get is this. The car has 485 horsepower. The damn thing will spin in second gear. That was second gear. You put the transmission in second gear, stomp it, and it lights up the tires. It does not have a lack of power. It does not have a lack of power. If you want more power than 485, go get the Hellcat. Just go get the Hellcat. If you got a 392 and you want more power, trade it in for a Hellcat. Leave the car as it is. It's a wonderful, wonderful setup. Just leave it alone. But Dre, I want my 392 to make more horsepower. Take it to somebody and get them to install a cam. It's gonna be expensive, man. It's gonna be expensive. Some people say, well, Black, you can't get no horsepower from a cam. It's only gonna be like 25 horsepower. That's bull crap, y'all. Why do I always say change cam? Why do I always say change cam? Believe me, I love turbos. I love turbos. I would rather pay somebody $10,000 to put turbo in my car than pay $5,000 to get a supercharger. I can't stand the sound of supercharger. It sounds like a bad bearing somewhere. But now, they say superchargers are easier to install. Yes, I believe that. Yes, I believe that. I honestly believe that. Are they dependable? Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. But seriously, if you have a 392 and you want, say you want 50 more horsepower, it's gonna cost some money, guys. It's going to cost some money unless you do it yourself. You know, I heard somebody say something about the ECM is locked. I don't know, I don't care. I mean, if I bought one, if I bought this car today and I wanted more horsepower, I just go buy another car. Leave it alone, guys. You know, people want more power. Oh, want more power, want more power. I'm sure there's somebody, I don't know who they are, but I'm sure there's somebody can put a hotter cam in his car. I'm positive. It's nothing but a V8, you know. This engine should have a problem making 65 more horsepower. It's 485 horsepower now. 65 would be 550 horsepower. Can somebody put a cam in a 392 that would give them 65 more horsepower? Of course they can. Some people say, no, Black, that engine is at its peak. It can't make no more power. Bull crap. Bull crap, guys. This is a large engine. Some people say, but Black, it gonna take away the low end torque. Maybe, but this engine, it makes too much. Do you know this car? And this is the funny part about the 392. You put the transmission in second gear, and from a standstill, it will spin. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put it in second gear, and I'm gonna get on level, dry ground.
There are no phones connected. Connect a phone and try again.
Damn, I didn't realize that thing was so lumpy bumpy. Oh, it did not do that when I come in here. It did not do that when I come in here. I think I came from that direction. Crazy amount of power this thing makes. Just unbelievable amount of power. People think, I want more power. I want more power. More power, baby. Oh man. 392. Any person who buys a 392, a normal person that does not race cars, a normal person who have never drag raced a 600 horsepower car, can't handle 485. I've driven one of these things before, and I mean, I can handle it. I would love to take one to the drag strip, but I'm getting ready to show you guys. This car it can stand to lose some low end torque. As soon as I find a place I can do it without getting a ticket. You know what? I'm gonna pull over the side of the damn road, man. Yeah, I'm gonna pull over the side of the road. Alright, the transmission is in second gear. I'm not gonna power brake it, I'm just gonna floor it and watch it spin. That was second gear. That was second gear. Now it didn't spin a lot, but it spin in second gear. That was second gear. This engine can stand to lose some low end torque by putting a cam in here. I guess, like I said, what cam would it take to get 65 more horsepower out of this engine? I don't know, I'm not a cam expert. But I do know that somebody can make a cam, I don't know what the specs would be, where you can get 65 more horsepower out of this engine. Again, that would be 550 horsepower. And again, you will lose some low end torque, but remember, this thing is spinning in second gear. Spinning in second gear. This is Dre, that's all I gotta say.